Our goal is to try to protect our hard-earned assets and maintain control the entire time. I don't want to give up control. I just want to protect it and hide it to the best of my ability. Let's start with an example of simple, medium, and then kind of higher level planning. So what would be a basic level, affordable, simple stage in better privacy? Shredding paper. I know that sounds kind of weird, right? But it's actually a pretty simple thing to do. And that's not maybe put my credit card bill statement in the garbage. Maybe not put my stock brokerage statement that showed up in the mail in the garbage. There are people that will prey on dumpsters just to gather copies of checks or copies of statements so they can abscond your personal information and steal your identity. So what do? Shred paper. Easy schmeezy. You've got a little shredder by your desk at home and you put important stuff in there to shred to protect your privacy, right? That's level 1. Doesn't even cost you anything. Just an extra little step. It can be kind of fun too. Let's go to level 2. What are a couple other things you could do that maybe take a little more time and effort, maybe a little, spending? And that would be going around your house, your property, and doing a video. Taking a video of all your belongings just on a random basis, maybe once a year, just make a goal to do that because you might have an insurance claim. It could be an act of God, like a tornado. It could be a fire. It could be a theft, a break-in. And you need to show and prove, what do I own? Insurance companies, they don't rush to your side to always pay a claim. They're not that friendly. So don't think they're going to come running into the door and write you a big check. You got to prove what you freaking lost. So walk around your house sometime and shoot a video. It could be on your phone, for crying out loud, and then, export it to a little flash drive or something, because guess where you're going to put it? In a fireproof safe. You can get a fireproof safe at Target or Walmart for under $100. That's where your passport should go, your will, some of your important titles that you might have to property that's paid off, and a little flash drive of a video of what you own. And it's in a fireproof safe that if anything ever happened, boom, you've got it. Help me help you. Help me help you. Have you seen that, Jerry Maguire? What you're doing is helping your lawyer, helping your insurance agent by documenting these things. That's level 2. Now, level 3, it gets even more fun. Sometimes we don't want our name out there on public record. Have you ever Googled your own name? Be careful. It can be scary. So as you start to accumulate more assets and more exposure, sometimes it's nice to sit back and go, you know what? I don't need everything I own out there on the web. My address, my entities, my property. So level 3, we start to create entities where your name may not be there. Your home address may not be on there. We might start using a P.O. box or a mail forwarding service, something we offer at our law firm. They go to look you up, they got to call my law firm. So level 3 is when we start to take you off the grid to some degree. People do public searches when it comes to assets or going after property or entities, and your name's all over these companies and properties. Those become assets that a creditor might want to go after. So in keeping it simple here, we would want to use a mail forwarding address, a P.O. box, and we have that service at our law firm where you would use our address on anything on public record, and all mail would go through into a digital mailbox so that your personal home address is nowhere. Now, it takes a lot of work to get to that level where it's nowhere, but you can start doing some things to keep your home address off public record. And if you own property, we're going to set up entities that really don't show you as the owner or the manager, and your personal address is not tied to that entity. So that's more level 3. You're just wanting to make sure your property and your businesses are private if someone starts to go out on the web and look around. And again, there's all sorts of apps and other ways to create internet privacy, just like I was saying, DuckDuckGo. So that would be level 3, and we want to think about that when we have more and more wealth and need more and more privacy.